Okay, so this is gonna be a bit of a different video. Uh, just gonna be me narrating over whatever this is. So the first thing I did is I opened the ATI demo, of course, and that's me actually ripping the model again. You have to do it specifically when whatever you want to rip is on screen, and there you can see the files. I had to select the files for which ones, and I converted them to FBXs, and you can see it imports correctly. Because FBX is the only one you can import to Roblox. Or I think you can do OBJs now. And there's me just sort of positioning it, kind of, just sort of guessing at first. And you can see on the bottom there's a script I wrote, so to speak, like just a lot of little things that you paste and then it goes in. And this is a time lapse, sort of like 10 times speed of just me modeling it. I think this is pretty fun to watch. So and then there's this little shape, the one that sort of protrudes out a little bit. And what I used to make that one is actually unions and negates and all. I forgot what they called it, like the official term, but it was actually pretty fun to work with. I don't usually use unions because in my past experience they're usually like buggy or whatever, but you know, it worked fared pretty well here. And then at first I'm just sort of guessing, not guessing. This is sort of an approximation. So as you can see, I place the first one, and then I'll place the last one and sort of like clone in between all of them. Yeah, there's the first one. I'm sort of noting at what angles the model's at. But then I rounded them down to 42 plus and minus, just so I get like give them a bit more space. There you see I'm copying it, that's the wrong angle, so I do it again. Like that. Now of course this isn't actually how it's gonna end up actually using those or whatever. It's just sort of, I don't know, prototype or something. And here's me using an auto arc thing. There's the start part and the end part right there. And more things. Oh yeah, and I need a cone right there, right in between those parts. So I actually just steal one. You can see like there it is. And I just move it in place. And then I run it, and this happens. Oh, like what happened, right? Well, see, I accidentally forgot to anchor all the parts, so they just sort of fell. That's me freaking out a little bit. So this is what it looks like once I actually remember to anchor them. So this is about an hour's worth of work. It's pretty good. And then I worked a little bit off camera or whatever. Oh yeah, yeah. And so I have these two parts and this little script that I wrote. It's just supposed to get the angles of them. It doesn't actually get them in the right spot. But if you look closely, you can see the angles sort of move in between. So then the next iteration actually positions them correctly, like that. That's pretty cool. So then, actually, oh wait, no, no, not yet. I'm just working on this little middle bit first. You know, I don't know if this is fun to watch. Maybe it's too slow or not fast enough or whatever. You know, not bad. Then I have the little hexagon on the bottom, which is how I did it before as well. For a little like screw or whatever you call them. Just sort of rotate those parts. And there you go. Then, oh yeah, and you can see here that little red part. It's supposed to negate out of the bell. So it's supposed to be hollow. And so I actually see that wrote the script that would actually clone them and make them all the different heights, and it'll actually go through it. So this is what it looks like right now in real time. Look, it's just going through them. And then the last one, you gotta wait for it. And there it is. So yeah, it does that alongside the other startup scripts and builds them. Yeah, that's the model. That's it.